Well, welcome to me and you outside. I'm so glad you're here. I'm going to do a little wading down the river, about a mile and a half, fishing for bass on topwater. Now, I'm trying a new lure today. I have never fished this lure in my entire life. I have no idea how it works on topwater. As you know, my favorite topwater lure thus far is the Whopper Plopper. But there's a new lure come out. It's been out for just a few years. It's called a Googan. And the Googan Frontier, it's from they make a lot of different lures, Googan Squad. This is it right here. That's a Googan. And it's got the spinner right here. This part of the middle part of the body spins, where on a Whopper Plopper, it spins on the rear end. Interesting thing about the Googan is that it's got fins on the back. As you can see, these fins, which I'm supposing is supposed to keep the lure from spinning. Which I did have a problem with a little bit on the Whopper Plopper. It'll spin just a little bit when you're bringing it in. You can see it spin. Your line gets twisted just a little bit. This might prevent that, and that's what it's supposed to do, is sit like this and not be able to tilt or spin. And hopefully that's the case. So I'm going to throw this out there. I'm going to try, and I'm testing it against the Whopper Plopper. So we'll see what happens here, and I'll give you an honest opinion of it before this trip is over. And if you're watching this video, then I did catch some fish. So stay tuned. Let's see what they are together. Hopefully I catch some big old smallmouth, largemouth, who knows what. Might even catch a white bass or two. You just never know on topwater what you're going to get. I have caught walleye on topwater. Can you believe that? And we'll see what happens here. But I'm going to give this thing a throw out here for the first throw. Never thrown a Googan. I'm going to let you witness the first throw, see what happens. All right. Honestly, I never thrown a Googan before. It's my first time. I'm not going to throw it very far. Made a pretty loud plop there. Okay, I'm looking at the action, noticing it. It's pretty cool. Wow. See how that spins? You can see this really good in swift water. I'll show you. Let me grab a camera here. This is what the Googan does. Okay, you throw it out. That, the middle part of the body spinning right there. That's what it does. Now what I'll do is I'll plop it, jerk it, let it sit, jerk it, plop it. Sometimes I'll just reel it up so it'll make that motion right there. That's what I'm gonna do with it. And it's spinning pretty good. I kind of like the looks of it. Huh. All right. Give her another throw out there. It wasn't a very good throw. Huh. That's an interesting thing right there. Again, I like the action, but it don't matter what I like. What matters is what the fish like. All right, it is time for me to switch back now. I'm halfway to my destination. I'm gonna switch back to a Whopper Plopper. I've had a few little hits on this lure, this Googan, but I have caught nothing. And I have made hundreds of casts. So, it's back to the old Whopper Plopper, right there. See that? That's it. I'm gonna give that another shot. May not catch anything on it either. There may not be biting. That'll be an inconclusive situation here, if that's the case. Inconclusive. That's why I wanted to switch to a well-known lure that I've had lots of success with, which is the Whopper Plopper. I'm going to switch to it. That way, if I start catching bass on it right and left, well, all right, here we go. I'm a Whopper Plopper man. I'm going to stick to it. I just do a simple fisherman's knot. I do it every time. I've never had a problem with it. Twist that around a few times, go back in through the loop, back into the main loop, grab it with my teeth and pull it down. There we go. Whopper Plopper. I'm not bad mouthing the Googan yet. I'm just actually shocked I haven't caught a fish with it. And I hooked one. Hooked a white bass, a good one. He's a dandy. That was a largemouth. A large mouth. Definitely a keeper. Whoa. He is probably a 14-inch largemouth, to be sure. Someone up here shooting a gun. All right, it's one fish. Probably turn him loose. There's another one. Can you believe that? It's a bigger one. It's a bigger one. At least as big. The old Whopper Plopper, I'm telling you. It's still my go-to topwater. It's a good one here. Whoosh. It's a good largemouth. 16-incher. Jeez. That is a good largemouth bass. Check that out, would you? And on what? The Whopper Plopper. Right there. Those two combinations are right there are wonderful. All right, turn it loose. Oh man, as soon as it hit the water, a big one just nailed it. I mean, oh, he got off. Oh, that was a big bass. That was a big bass. He won't hit again because he got pricked. There's one there. Oh, that big one there. Just missed it. Missed him. That's a good one. Good night, they're tearing this Whopper Plopper up. Oh, I missed a good bass there. Oh, there's one right there. Andy bass, largemouth. Man, they're biting today. You load up on smallmouth down here. Today, it's largemouth. That's a good fish. Just a good, solid little largemouth. I just caught him and didn't have my camera on, thought I did. Good grief. About a 3-pound smallmouth right there. He's a dandy. Sure did. I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. I'm gonna turn him loose with these other ones I got. I'm gonna turn them loose in the right here like this. I know it's a weird way to turn bass loose, but that's the way it works around here in the Ozarks. Down here in the Ozarks, that's how we turn them loose right there. All right, I'm done my fishing trip. Walked about 1.5 miles upriver, not far below my house on this river. But that, my friends, right there, the Whopper Plopper is what ruled the day. I lost probably 4 bass, 3 pounds or better. Lots of smaller ones that I missed. It just happens. I wound up with 4 good bass. I'll show them to you. I kept them on the stringer here so I could show you all at once. We're on the stringer here. I'm thinking about turning them loose. Haven't made up my mind yet. So I'm going to make up my mind off camera so you guys will never know. Okay? Here's how I feel about keeping bass. The Conservation Department says we can keep 5 bass a day, 10 in possession. All right? They say that because there's enough bass that you can do that. And that's how I feel about keeping bass. I don't mind keeping bass. Don't bother me at all. So I'll probably keep these, maybe not. I might stand here for a little bit, change my mind, turn them loose right here, and they'll be fine. But I might take them home, flay them out, and eat them too, because they are delicious. Anyways, I'll tell you what, the Whopper Plopper is my favorite still. The Googan lure, at the right time it might be good. In fact, I'll try it later on in the fall, further in the fall when the leaves start to fall. When the leaves start to fall, the bass really go nuts, and I'll be trying to Googan again. I'll give you another report on that. But right now, my report on the Googan is inconclusive compared to the Whopper Plopper. And I can tell you right now, as soon as I put that Whopper Plopper on, I started catching bass, and I caught a ton of them. And I was not getting anything to hit on that Googan. I don't know why. It looked like a good lure, but just something about it. They just didn't pop. So anyways, appreciate you watching this video. Subscribe if you would. I appreciate you subscribing to my channel. Appreciate you watching. And like the video if you would, and make a comment. I like people make a comment about eating largemouth and smallmouth bass. How do you feel about that? And I'll take, if you want to rag on me about keeping fish, that's fine too. I don't care. But it's just a lot of fun. I love catching them. I love eating them. I love turning them loose. I love the whole gamut of fishing. All right. So appreciate you watching, me and you outside. Tell your friends about my channel if you would. Share it. Hey, share this thing all over the place. Let's get this channel going. I'm trying to. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time because another video is coming right around the corner.